What's going on, YouTube? In this video, I'll show you guys how to make a paint tool design without really knowing how to draw or using the drawing method. I'm just going to use the designs that are already in the game to make a unique kick pad and trunk design. Let's begin. Now, a lot of you guys have asked me about different paint tools. How do I make a paint tool for my character? But I don't know how to draw it. Can somebody draw it for me? Well, if you don't want to go online and download any paint tool, this is the video for you. You want to make your own unique paint tool for your character, your CAW. This is the video for you. We're going to go ahead and go down to the paint tool and pick a empty spot. I'm going to use the 128 by 120. I'm sorry, the 256 by 256. And the reason I'm doing that is because you get a lot better quality, and it just looks a lot better on your CAW. But if you're going to use more than 2 paint tools on your CAW, then you need to use a 128 by 128. Alright, here we go. Now, what I wanted to do was, I have a friend of mine that asked me for a CAW. He likes clowns for some reason, and he likes to gamble. So I wanted to go ahead and combine a theme that was with gambling and clowns. So this is my idea of what he would probably like. Hopefully he likes it. Okay, so we take the square design, and as you can see, I'm stretching it out here. And this is going to actually be the kick pad design. And again, if you follow these steps, you can make your own kick pad. And again, you can make your own different type of kick pad using a different style. If you guys see this video and decide that you want to try something different than what's on the screen, that's perfectly fine. This is just to spark your imagination and get you off that rot that you can't do anything because you don't know how to draw. Alright, so here I am stretching it out, and that looks about right. So I'm going to use the copy over method that I just did, and that makes it symmetrical. I apologize how long this video takes, but this is really meant for the people who are not on the advanced side, but intermediate to beginner level of people who make designs and use the paint tool. If this video is too slow, this portion is too slow, feel free to speed it up. But for you that like my videos to be a little bit longer so you guys can see step by step exactly what I do, this is for you. Alright, so I'm taking the square design again, and I'm going to make a type of cross or X on top. And what I'm trying to do here is make the pieces that wrap around the kick pad similar to CM Punk's kick pad. And again, try to make it as wide and as thick as you like. Always concentrate on the left if you like the spacing on the left, and you don't like the right so much, that's okay. And once you put it down, you're able to go over to the copy method and copy over the exact left from left to right, so it'll make it perfect. And that's good enough. Okay, I'm going to use the copy over, and there it goes. So now it's symmetrical, everything matches the right to left. I'm going to go back in, take the square again, and do the same thing, just a little bit lower than the first design. As you can see, there's different designs that you can put on there. As I'm going through them, you could actually see how something else would look in there in that field. Again, I'm just turning around and making it match the top portion of it. I get a lot of people that ask me, I just stay off Paint Tool because I don't know how to draw, and for those people out there, this video is for you, and I hope that you don't get discouraged. I've seen a lot of different designs like this online that people just go ahead and go crazy over. So I mean, you never know, you might be a design genius out there and don't even know it. There's a lot of people that do uh, paint tools, that make paint tools and put them on community creations. There's a lot of people that use the design portion of um, the game to make their own paint tools. So either way, it's an artistic expression, and they're artists in their own right. And there's a lot of really cool designs up on community creations. All right, so that looks okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back into the square again. I know this gets a little boring and repetitive, but hang in there. Alright, and take another one here and stretch it out again. And again, just make sure the left hand side is what you like. And use the copy method, and it should be perfect on the other side also. Alright. A little bit thicker, I believe. And I'm not going to go all the way down to the bottom because I want some of that kick pad to go down, not quite on the foot, but a little bit past the bottom portion of the boot. So that's why you see it that way. Alright, copy over. Okay, and there you have it. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the red to fill it in. And that looks good enough. You can use the exact red I used, or you can use whatever color you want. In this case, I'm going to use the red. And as you can see, there are dark lines that go around the kick pad that are left on the black. And that's okay, just leave it. In my idea, it gives it a little bit of depth. It doesn't make it look flat, so it's okay to leave it. And once again, going into designs. And like I said, there's different elements there that you can see, different designs that you can put in the middle. What I'm going to go for is a kick pad with a red border, and I believe I'm going to make it white on the inside. So once again, we trace what we just did. As you can see, I'm stretching it out there, and it's going to leave a border on the sides and on the top and the bottom. Alright, there we go. Okay, I think that looks okay. I'm going to use the copy over method again. Okay, there you go. Now that looks symmetrical. Now go back into designs, and again, go back to the square. Yep, there it is. Grab it again. And I guess I'll take this opportunity to send a few shout outs to my boys on on Xbox Live. Some of my friends that I play with, Lazy Bone, iFlash Jazz, Cashflow, Pyro, Arch the Rock, and Hayabusa, Triple Star 100, and a few more people that I can't remember right now. So I apologize if I didn't mention your name. Alright, so what I'm trying to do here is give it another layer of the square, and it's going to copy over the top, and I'm also going to leave a border. You can see there it's starting to form. Alright, yeah, you can see it's starting to form okay. It's just kind of hard to position the black and the red. The colors play tricks on your eyes. Yeah, that looks okay. Yep, and I'm going to use again copy over method. And go back into designs. Oops, no, don't want to do that. Alright, just went over and copy it. And go back into designs. Square again. Alright. And again, it's the most boringest part of this video, so if you want to fast forward it, now's the time. Basically doing this exact same thing. Copying it over. Copying the top to the middle and then to the bottom. Now, I've seen a lot of people make designs with, they just go on the actual paint tool and just start drawing out lines and squares and circles and coloring it in, and just copying it over. It makes a design, and that design I've seen on tights. I've seen them on the actual boots to make kick pads or whatever, and it really looks cool. I mean, a lot of people just don't understand that even if you don't know how to draw, you can make a pattern, or you can make some type of a design, even if it's squares, circles, and just lines that you draw out just without really thinking about it, and then just copy it over. It makes a design on this, and you're able to use it on the game. I've gotten people that show me their design and say, hey, can you go on Community Creations and rate it? I go on there and I look, and it's very interesting how some of the designs are just made up as they're going along. There's no rhyme or reason to them. Like I said, those make the best designs because they're unique. And if you probably try to copy them over again, make it twice, you probably couldn't. It'd probably be different again. So just don't limit yourself on what you can do on Paint Tool. Just go for it. One of the things I like also is a lot of people are texturing designs into this game, and I hope that well, it's not THQ anymore, it's 2K, lets us use the camera function. I know the trailer's out there for 2K14, WWE 2K14, but hopefully they let us use either the connect function, or maybe hooking up a digital camera to the Xbox to take a picture of maybe even ourselves, and importing it into the game somehow. I think that'd be great. Also would like to see them possibly put in a wagering system into the game, where like you can wager your mask against an opponent, and if the opponent wins, they show you taking off your mask in the middle of the ring, a little ceremony. That'd be really cool. Also maybe a championship belt. They let us make our own championship belts. Be great. As you can see here, I went ahead and took white and filled it in, and you can see the border, a little bit of a black border around, and that's okay. Again, it gives it a little bit more depth, and if you're going to put it on the black boot, you're not going to see it anyways. But if you put it on a lighter boot, you'll see that black outline, which really helps bring out the kickpad. Alright, now what I was thinking of doing is putting stars, and I'm going to go ahead and use these the outline stars here. And what I was thinking of doing is using the stars and using a clown face that's in the game that I've seen that's pretty cool. It looks kind of sinister. So yeah, back to what I was saying about the game. Yeah, I would like to see something like that where you can actually wager a belt. And I know a lot of the leagues out there and a lot of clans, they have their own champions, and it'd be great to see some type of championship belt creation engine in there. Not just be able to change the color of the belts that are in there currently in there, but to design and make your own belt. I think that would really look good and help sell this game. As it is, 2K has picked up this game, and THQ for the last 3 years has given us a game that has a lot of hacks and glitches in it, and sometimes it's not too fun to play because of it. And I think that THQ didn't go out of the way to satisfy a lot of the customers who bought WWE 12, which is it's also a hacked and really hacky and glitchy game. And WWE 13 should have been better than that, but it wasn't. Now, I understand what went wrong with THQ and that they went under, and but hopefully 2K realizes that and makes this game a lot more funner and a lot better than the last 2 or 3 versions of this game. Alright, as you can see, I went ahead and put two stars, one on top and one on the bottom. Now I'm going to go in and look for the clown that I seen. Like I said, it looks really sinister and evil. And where is it here? Okay. Well, I'm going through here. You get an idea of what you can do, putting different designs on there. To the dragon design. Don't ever limit yourself. Use your imagination. And oops, there it is. And express yourself. When you're making a CAW, you express yourself. All right. Okay, there's looks about right. I just have to make sure I center it in center. And it looks to be okay. I don't want to make it too big or too small. The good thing about the 256, it's high quality, so it actually looks good when you shrink it down or you make it bigger. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and change the stars to red to go along with the whole theme. And again, you can see the little bit of black border around them. That's okay. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put down some stars on the straps to go along the sides of the kick pad. So I'm going to use the solid stars this time. There they are, right there. And I'm going to put those on there, right on the edges. Alright. Okay, that looks good. Next star. Okay, put it right underneath that one. And if you guys have any ideas or designs or logos you'd like to see on here, please hit me up. send me a message. Leave me a message here on this video. I do look at the videos and do read your messages, so yeah, just go ahead and do that and let me know what you guys want to see. As you can probably tell, since 2007, I pretty much covered everything I think I want to cover. So if you guys have any ideas, I'd really appreciate it. Again, I get a little bit of a creation block every once in a while, and that's mostly why you haven't seen a lot of videos recently from me. But I promise to get some more videos up here. A little bit of that, and then also the work situation is getting me, keeping me from really getting into the CAW making. All right, so there goes another star, and I think it should be ready for the copy over about now. Oop. Yeah, okay, put it right there. You know what? Decided not to do the copy over because I noticed that if I do the copy over, what will happen is to the clown would make him symmetrical, and that little beard that's on the bottom that's edging toward the left would more than likely, or to the right in your case when you're looking at this video, would go right in the center and probably lose that. So I just went ahead and decided to go ahead and do the stars on there. What I should have done is placed all the stars first and copied over on the left, from the left to right, and then put the clown face on. But anyways, I did it this way. So if you guys want to just always remember, if you have a design, like if you put the DX logo on there where the clown face is and you hit copy over, it will make it it will no longer say DX. It will say something like DD or something like that. So just to let you know. Okay, put another star on there. Looks about almost done. So I appreciate your patience, and it's almost done, so hang in there. Now if you're doing this while you're watching the video, I appreciate it, and hopefully this helps you. It's a lot slower than most of my videos, just because YouTube was gracious enough to grant me a little bit more time on my videos, so I'm going to go ahead and use it to help you guys out. And I'm going to change the color, of course, to red to fit the theme. And I'm just using the fill-in bucket. Alright. And again, the fill-in bucket, if you guys aren't familiar with the paint tool, it helps a lot to fill in the color that you want. A lot of people try to color it in by hand using the pencil, but this helps a lot better. Okay, we're going into another paint tool, 256 by 256. And this time it's going to be the actual trunk design for our clown. So what I've seen in here were a pack of cards. Here they are, plain cards that were set up here. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. Now with the idea that I'm going to make a design with the actual cards, so I try to put it as far left as I can. Make it as big as I want, wide as I want. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the copy over tool to go ahead and make the other side of it, which is going to be the exact mirrored image of the design. Alright, so here we go. Copy over. As you can see, now I have two sides. pretty much equal, just different, like a mirrored image of first design. So I'm going to go ahead and look for the clown again, the clown face. And put in, I believe, right in the middle. Try to make them as big as I can without covering up too much of the playing cards. Alright, so come on, where are you at, Mr. Clown? Okay, come on. Oh, and two, just to let you guys know, as far as the friend requests, if I play with you and you're cool with me online, I'll accept you as a friend. It's just my friends list from years past. I would just used to accept people just because they sent me an invitation, but I never got to play with those people. And then when I really had friends that wanted to play and that I played for a while, I wouldn't have room to accept their invitation. So just to let you guys know, I really appreciate you guys trying to friend me online, but unless I play with you for a while, at least a week or so, and get to know you a little bit, then I'll friend you. And hopefully you guys don't get mad about that, but I try to treat everybody the same. Alright, so there we have it. The clown face trunk design. And now we're ready to create a farm fresh just for you CAW. Alright, so let's go to create. Alright, and we're going to make a superstar, not a diva. And there you go. I'm using the first template, and again, you can use whichever one you like. I'm just going to use that one for right now. Make them a little bit taller, about 6'3", 6'4". And we're really not going to mess with the morphing part of this right now. We're going to go into makeup, and I'm going to use the Jeff Hardy, Jeff Hardy look makeup here. Alright, and we're going to change the first color, which is white. Alright, second color, let's see, I think the black looked good, so leave that. Okay, third color, let's see, I'll go ahead and make it red, since we have a lot of red and black. Alright, there it is. And the fourth color, which is on the side, I think I'll just go ahead and choose red. There it is. Okay, go and continue. And continue again. Now let's see, I think I'll go ahead and go for the hair at this point. And superstar hair. And we're gonna go ahead and get this Doink the Clown hairstyle here. You see it, at least the top of the head pretty much bald. And I think we're gonna go ahead and change it to red. Yep, there it looks good. Well, let's see, maybe make it a little bit darker. I don't want it to be so comical. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So like 248 on it on the darkness. All right, and let's see, what are we gonna do? Let's see. I guess I'm gonna put the nose in there. Actually, I'm gonna put a different design in here. Another makeup. Oh, okay, yeah, clown face, the mouth, and the nose. Alright, just that one there. Now again, you can, if you're following along and you want to make your own clown, make them unique, you can put any design or color that you like. You don't have to follow these exact methods I'm showing you here. There, I'm showing you again what it is. And the color red is probably what I'm going to leave on there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add another makeup, and I think I'm going to add it to the lips. As you can see, he has the makeup doesn't cover the lips, the lip area there. That one looks okay, and that covers the lip area. And I'm going to turn it red, and that should look good. Yeah, that does look good. Okay. Alright, and our clown face is taking shape. Alright, let's see, we're going to go into headwear, and we're going to go into other, and that'll help us put the nose on them. There it is. Oops. Okay, there's the clown nose, and we're going to make it a little bit redder. Doesn't look so pale. Turn it up all the way pretty much. Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay, alright, so we hit continue, and I think we're pretty much done with the clown phase. No, you know what, I take that back. I'm going to change the eyes. I'm going to give this clown a little bit of an evil look. So let's go into eyes, type, and we're going to go ahead and see how certain color of eyes look on him. This one's with the reddish eyes there. Let's see, no eyes, no eyelids. How about blue eyes? The Sankara or Rey Mysterio look. I like those, but I want to give them a little bit of color, so I'd probably change them to red. Yeah. And again, this is just my preference. You can change your own eye color or use the different types of eyes on it. It's totally up to you. And this CAW will be available for download from Community Creations. You can look for him as Gambles the Clown, or just type in West Coast CAWs, and you'll see this CAW up there. If you guys want to download, you don't want to make them, want to download them, that's cool. He'll be up there for download. Alright, let's see, what else can we put on there? Wish they had a clown suit, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and replace the trunks. And the reason you should do this instead of adding trunks is because you'll waste a layer. If there's a trunk underneath another trunk, it doesn't make sense. Unless you're going for a certain look, like the bottom one is longer or something. As you can see, I picked this trunk, and I'm gonna go ahead and color it. Probably change the color to probably no. Let's see, like different underwear or trunks. All right. Yeah, I guess so. I'll use this, and I'm gonna see how it looks. I'm gonna try to use black and red, or red and black. So I want the sides red. I guess I'll look at it and see. We'll see if they look. It looks good. I was thinking of placing the center black and see how that looks. It doesn't look bad. And this is probably the hardest part, trying to decide what color to put on him, on his trunks. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and change it. And I'm gonna change it to black on the outside, and then red on the inside. And there you go. That's what I wanted. Okay, and the second color will be red. And there you go. Yeah, it looks a lot more what a heel would wear. Because our clown isn't very nice, so he would be a heel instead of a face. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and add our trunk design that we made, our playing cards with the clown face in the center. And yeah, it's telling me I can only add 2 different ones, as many times as I like. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and place it on the back of his trunk. His trunk's there. I don't want to make it too big. I guess that looks okay. If you wanted to put it on the side of his trunks or in the front, that's fine too. I'm just using this old school way of putting the trunks on the back end, and that looks good. So there we have it. We went ahead and successfully added our trunk design that we made in Paint without drawing it at all. So it looks pretty good. Now let's go down to the kick pads. And so we're going to go to footwear. And we're going to pick boots and kick pads. And this is always the tricky part, which boot to add. Some are a little bit higher, some a little bit lower. The colors are a little different. So you just have to play around with them and try to figure out which boot you like. I wish they would have added a lot more boots to it, so you can put the kick pad over, but they just did these. And let's see, that looks good, so we'll go ahead and put a kick pad. And let's see, I think I'm going to go with the wraparound design. It wraps all the way around. Yep, I think this is it. And let's see, yeah, we'll probably make it a little bit darker. Now I don't like to make it totally solid black because I like to give it a little bit of a shine to it. I just find it looks a lot better when the game engine picks it up. It's not solid black, but it's up to you, your preference. And I'll go ahead and make it, yep, that's fine. Now we're going to go ahead and add the logos, custom logos. And I'm going to use on both. You can say, on the right or the left leg, whichever you like, or you can do both. In this case, I went ahead and chose both. So now you can see our kick pad here, design. And it really stands out with the black background and the red, outline in red, and the interior in white. So it actually does really stand out on the kick pad. If we would have left it black on the inside, I mean, it would still look pretty good, but the definition would be different. You couldn't really see the inside kind of melt in with the color of the boot. Okay, I don't want to go too far down onto the foot. So I think that's probably good. And we're gonna go ahead and keep that and save it. Continue. Now I always like to put knee pads when it comes down to, if you have kick pads, I think knee pads are a must. As you can see, like the little wraparound wings or whatever you want to call them, look pretty cool wrapped around. And I'm gonna go ahead and place some knee pads on it. And it's going to be both knees. Okay, well, those look okay, but I don't like how they bulge out to the sides. So we're going to go ahead and probably go with these solid black ones to go around the knee. Alright, so you guys can see that's what I chose. Sorry if I'm going a little too fast. Alright, and let's see, should I make them red or black? I think I'm going to go with black. And give them a little bit of shine, don't make them solid black. Alright, that looks pretty good. And continue. And we're going to put logos now on it. And we're going to take the trunk design and we're going to put that on there. And there it is. Pick that one, put it right up on the knees. And again, I chose both knees. Now, if you had more paint tools, I believe 128 is a lot better for you if you have more than 2 paint tools. So you can put up to 10 different paint tools. It's just on the 128, the quality is a lot less. So it's a lot. The quality is you compromise quality for quantity, I guess you could say it. So if you're just going to use 2 different paint tools, 256 is perfect. And I'm just messing with a little bit with the body morphing here. You don't really have to do that if you don't like. I don't know. To me, he looked too small. I think the templates that actually make the characters look really thin. So I always have to put in my 2 cents and make my own design, my own body, I guess, body, design. And there you see it. It looks pretty mean. Now you can go ahead and put designs on, for tattoos on his body or whatever. That doesn't affect the actual paint tool. So you can use any of those skulls or the Grim Reaper or any of those predetermined tattoos on the game. You can put it on either the torso, the arms, the legs. So yeah, just go to town with it and make your own CAW. You can see I'm just morphing the legs and stuff. It's just me. I'm like that. I don't want to make them too big. Right. And there he is, the finished product. So as you can see, by using different paint tools without really drawing anything, just putting designs on them, you can make your own created person. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a jacket on him, I guess. I'll put on a hoodie actually, and yeah, that one's perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and show you also what you can do with the jacket here, this hoodie, by putting on the paint tools that you just made. Put on the kick pad and on the tight designs and knee pads, and you can make your own unique jacket. Okay, again, I'm not going to make it solid black, so it has a little bit of shine to it. And continue. I'm gonna go ahead and put logos on them, custom logos, and I'm gonna use this one that we use on the kickpad, and there it is. And I'm gonna go ahead and stretch it out. Now at this point you could leave it just like I had it right there, and that looks pretty cool right there. That looks pretty cool if you had a design. Or if you wanted to, you just move it in more toward the center, and you kind of stretch it out. So it looks like if you close the actual jacket, the clown's face would come together. And I think I'll leave it like that. Looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Go ahead and leave it. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to. I get a lot of questions of people asking me how do you put the design on top of the character's hoodie, and this is how you do it. So here we go. Actually, first I'm gonna put these playing cards on the back. So, now you could put wording on here. You know, if you wanted to, you can put the alphabet. You can add a name. I could have put Gambles the Clown or something like that, but I didn't do it this time. Might go ahead and make it an alternate attire from Campbell's. Go ahead. I'm gonna take the kickpad logo, and I'm gonna put it right to the left bottom, and as you can see, it pops up on the right top. And I'll show you that again in a little bit. And that's how you get the paint tool up on top of the hood part of it. Yeah, it looks okay. Right, I'm gonna take the same design, custom data, and grab that design, click on it, and this time it's gonna go from right to left. So I'm gonna put it on the right as I'm going along. As you can see it right there, I'm going right into that corner, and it pops up on the top left. Why this happens, I don't know. This is the way you can put your design on there. Alright, I'm going to try to make it match so it looks even on the front, on the sides, and on the back. Alright. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. And there you go, folks. You went ahead and made your own created character with unique paint tools without really drawing anything, just using designs in the game. And so, you know, like I said, don't ever limit yourself. Be as creative as you can. And there you go. You have your very own CAW creation. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. Please stay tuned for a lot more videos to come. Please rate, subscribe, and like. Also follow me on Twitter at West Coast CAWs. And if you ever see me online, my gamer tag is KingWCC. That's who it is. And I know there's a West Coast CAWs on not communications, but Xbox Live. And that's not really me. My gamer tag once again is KingWCC. And just to let you guys know. Alright. Really appreciate you guys checking out my video. And until the next time, peace.